Love Salvador. And then we do more of this. But yes, I have successfully stalled for time. And had maybe a coherent train of thought. Now I fuck up while setting everything up. Weakness is difficulty. Help is imprisonment. RC with power armor. Swaps in the expendable products to recover SP. That's the whole gimmick? That's not that big. That sounds very cheesable, to be honest.
앞으로 전진하겠다.
Look at Savia being cool. This is Vitech R-Series Power Armor. It's an attack. Oh god damn, I cannot see. It's an active. Okay, try this again, Lima. You got this. It's an active right now. Be careful with the test subjects. Give them to me. Basically, don't let the test subjects do the armors. Got it. I assume you'd notice enemies approaching from the other direction. Okay. When these subjects approach the power armor, they will be absorbed by the armor, charging its energy. Power armor will activate and initiate search and destroy protocols when fully charged. Can I destroy? I assume I can just destroy them while they are in this state, I hope. Actually, they have so much HP, maybe not. Warning. Power armor activated. The situation is stable, but requires sub-operator assistance. There's another inactive power armor of a different model here. Yeah, yet more secrets here. Okay. I mean, we like block here, I guess. And then we go like, I fucking love magic. And I fucking love healing. Oh, that is actually, that is a spooky amount of damage. But you not even have your drone with you, SMH. Okay, we really want your scale, yeah, thank you. Okay. Was I actually supposed to be doing this? I guess we can cope and see if and not. But yeah, what did we learn? Do not actually revive the armors.
Mission accomplished.
I don't think I ever heard that voice line, but she's so happy. It's fine, I will use you in Songhai Protocol again. Discard wind up encrypted records. Oh. Is this extra lore? Might be interesting. But let's do this with these. If you, okay. Let's be fucking lazy in that case and just do the overpowered thing. Maybe for Lontwe, I say this to be fair. Next week we'll have the event, kinda. The Wang event. Afterwards I can really commit into upgrading the Lifanian bossos after I've upgraded like Wang and I mean I also want to get Shu. And I probably also should upgrade Chen Alter. I'm not quite sure exactly again what she did. She was a big dragon. But she's probably gonna be strong. What is the nature of original arts? The spire castles of Lifanian, let's go, Lifanian mentioned. The academications of Columbia each developed their own separate theories. Of course, both are simply packaging for the benefit of their respective adherents. Regardless of any difference in terminology, the two theories describe the same relationships. Original arts involve the caster exerting influence on external matter to a medium. Yeah, an arts unit. The arts unit receives and encodes the caster's neural activity, releasing it as energy that interacts with matter as its component particles. resulting in a desired effect. Modern arts units are the product of advances in both theory and industry, with complex energy conversion circuits at their core. Here, not all original products are suited for this purpose. However, we cannot ignore how the infected are able to use arts without an arts unit. Using their infected organs to similar effect. Yeah, their vox are just resonating. I've all heard the terrifying rumors of Lithanian spirecasters using one or more infected as a medium for casting. That sounds like war crimes. I support this. And in fact, turning them into massive energy conversion circuits. Of course, such blatant ethical violations would never be allowed in Colombia. Yeah, see, we're better. We instead create das Ding. What about safe? Artificial implants that could serve the same purpose though. Just as those who've lost their legs in accidents can walk again with prosthetics. Or those born blind can see with cornea transplants, those without the ability to use original mastery, one day harness the same power. Seeing some shocked faces in the audience, let me emphasize that this is all hypothetical for now. But I was invited here today by my alma mater to talk about the research that our institute is currently conducting. And ever since I was a student, I've wanted to do more for Columbia using original arts by one this rapidly evolving society. Athenian distributes social resources according to original arts assimilation. Here in Columbia, however, we believe that all men are created equal. At the west to the Twin Ounce Institute of Technology by Logan Williams, founder of Logan Water Tank Laboratory. Imagine creating a water tank. Okay. So yeah, I guess this was just made to be very in sync with original. Composition analysis failed. Liquid does not match any known compound. We created a new metal, let's go. Look. White crystals form at her fingertips, spreading to cover her entire hand and forearm. It is a scene that you just saw, which is as familiar to you from combat reports as from your own experience. Calcification? Xavier does not answer. Come on, I wanted to be smart, at least acknowledge me. Suddenly, she raises her hand. And you find her fist in front of your nose faster than you can blink. Hear the sound of minimal impacting metal. Know that mechanists block the attack for you. What the fuck? Well, you can catch your breath, you feel something cold touch your neck. Saya's other hand never moved. But there's a calcified plate at your throat, nonetheless. As long as you hold your breath. Explain yourself, Xavier. This is the quickest way to explain it. And almost kill the doctor, just for the fun of it. Originals reconstruct matter containing calcium. At a molecular level, this is what you call calcification. I can control the enamel formed this way using my mind, without the need to move. No radio signals or programs. They're like an extension of my limbs. Do you mean the power armor? A power armor is nothing more than a power armor. This silvery liquid is the key. Yeah, it's gonna eat people. It's the neurotransmitter of the power armor, linking the brainwaves of the operator to the machine. Ah, interesting. Like an arts unit. More than that, I should say. An intuitive explanation. Sorry if I caused any discomfort. Imagine that going wrong and the doctor just getting killed there. Would not have gone for the doctor's hand, were it not for that gesture to me. Good thing we know each other so well. Jesus, there's someone I want to see. As far as I know, he's the first to actually use this prototype power armor. I would like you to come with Mechanist. You saw them going to a bar near the university? Yes, ma'am. All three of them. I can guess who it is Xavier's looking for. I just saw him last week. Didn't he agree not to meet anyone from Vine Lab? Is Savia still Vine? No, she belongs to Woods Island, okay? Because she is cool compared to you guys with your infighting. I guess it just happens if you're a fucking big company. Don't think she knows the answer herself. Should we stop them? No. I'm curious how much Savia knows. It's about time we had to talk. And one more thing. Logan Williams is a graduate of the Tremors Institute of Technology. Logan Williams? Who is that? I guess time really does fly. One accident, and everyone forgets the brightest star of academia. Saya and the control of Violet went to the same school. Social gatherings Columbia's tech sector are basically all tit reunions. I do love reuniting with my tit. I wish I could have spent some time at that school myself. Let's go. Maybe it's not too late to join the fun. The last firebomb. Pull it fast as you can. Here goes. With me. Get inside. Well, at least this is distracting the things, right? I mean, if they're just basically made to also control the machines, couldn't you with the right arts just take over the metal thingies though? We've got everybody. Phew. Yes sir, all personnel accounted for. What about the monsters? Not yet. The flask's still burning. Looks like it's got their attention. Thank you everyone. We have all of the injured. What's next, Doc Silence? Sir, the door. It won't open. What the hell is going on? It was a tarp. You locked the door, Doc. I've been to this test site before. Dr. Urbika? Lab door's automatic, but it's locked. Doctor. What are you complaining about? Aren't you afraid of the silver constructs outside? How are we supposed to know if you're trying to keep them out or keep us in? Maybe you planned all this. You probably would not just reveal their secret experiments to the police because of this incident. So no, if you think about it, this was all planned. Somebody's gonna get fired for this. Are you joking? Heh, you're saying I somehow made you kidnap me? Watch it. You're a prisoner. Don't forget. Sam. You're the one who said these white coats are fooling us? No, be quiet for a sec. You hear it. Dark science? A rustle. Like something slithering on the ground. Do not stop and do not look back. Push open the third door on your right. It opened. Do not be afraid. I will protect you. As always. Okay, Miss Dorothy. Test results for the latest batch of transmitter? Yes, sir. Laboratory environment, of course. 1.7% increase in efficiency. Somebody's gonna get a pay raise over this, right? Massive breakthrough in 1 month. Excellent work. Do you need more time? 10 days? 20? Sorry. Come now, don't find the use like that. No wonder the staff severe the accolades of the Director of Energy. Oh, Isn't this the man they use for all their YouTube videos to do like the funny kinda lore videos for like a Guide of Terror or whatever it's called? I think that is this man, right? How do you like this so far? I do like this event so far. It's... If I compare it to Mansfield Quake, it's so much better. Which, you know, might be kinda given. But, yeah, I feel like the mystery and everything in itself, this was a lot more interesting with what's going on. But yeah, I mean, especially, I don't know how you... Actually, how do you feel like how the writing improved over time? Because I would say that there's like a big increase of how great the side stories are, depending from what year they are for sure. I mean, probably still aware of that fact, or I'm not sure, maybe you don't even agree with that. I mean, there's some good old side stories for sure, but I feel like overall the writing style and everything has improved, and it's like kind of very obvious when you like switch around from you know, like relatively new side stories, something like Algae, so it's like a year old, then go back to like reading Mansfield Quake, which was it? I think it was a year 2 story actually, but still, yeah, man. Come to boast about your people skills, Parvis. But yeah, this is the band that does the funny videos they're using for. It's kind of neat how Hypercliff kind of does like a lot of the promotion basically in universe for the streams and stuff. I do like that fact. Just passing through. Back to your lab now, poor little fellow. I'll keep you to Vector company for a bit. The Vylab comic, I did like read not all of it, I must admit, but I read most of it. At some point I need to finish it. Probably would make sense, but so much reading. Alright, okay. I'm here concerned. I mean, it's working out. And right now, what I've been doing in my off time, now that I'm reading... What was this? I'm reading one of those side story collections. Is it See You Soon? Is that what it's called? That's what I'm reading right now. There's only a finite amount of reading I can do. Thank you. So quick on his feet. What's this youth, eh? God in the flesh. I don't see you outside your lab often, except for directors' meetings. What brings you here exactly? Where do I even start? My brain doesn't spin so fast at my age. But yeah, I just... Like, I guess the thing is I need to commit to reading the comics or the mangas, like, while at home. Like, for the side story and stuff like that, it's so nice that I can just load it up and then I don't need internet and I can have something to read on my phone for like 20 minutes when I'm like out of the house and I know that I have like a bit of waiting around. You were born with white hair, Capine. All I'm saying is, would be neat if it's somehow included in the game or something. Oh, now I remember. Do you know where Musa is? We made a bet. She wagered 10 boxes of black bean tea. Let's go. My favorite tea. Hydroponics and ecological. A bet. 2 days ago, she told me that you were planning to rid Ferdinand Clooney's name of the director title. So this is all a conspiracy, isn't it? Sonny? Why did you stop? We can do this. Do what? We can't follow that voice. Voice? You mean Director Fangs? Sonny, Director Fangs knows this lab better than anyone. Better than Elena or myself. She knows where we will be safe. That's why I don't trust her. Don't you see? She's pulling our strings, getting every step filling into our minds. She's working us right into a cage, and we're going along with it. Please calm down, Sonny. Getting excited could exacerbate your condition. Let me go. Get away from me. Love silence. Silence is pretty good. Oof. Like, I do like her as a character. I guess the lineup, yeah, all of the lineups that I've seen. I mean, I've basically seen everyone that is. Well, maybe there's some in Lone Trail. I think from all of them, I think I might. Okay, I think in the tier list of like lineup members, Elena would probably be the lowest. Don't fucking push silence, you piece of shit. Well, you know, this is still a hostage situation, okay? Anyway, are you okay? I'm fine. That's enough, Pioneer. Would have left you outside if Olivia didn't insist we help you. Like you wanted to be here with you in the first place. Well, you kinda did, yes. I don't understand at all. Daphne was so kind to you. Yeah, I mean, this event is her first appearance. I mean, I know that she has an altar that is, I guess, in what is it actually called? Retracing Our Steps, right? But yeah. Okay, to be fair, I also barely do know Dorothy at this point. How's your son, Derek? Not good, Director, thanks. The doctor says he needs an operation. We need to implant some silver liquid into his bone mark. But what's it the cost? Nothing gets past you. I joined the Pioneer team to try to help my boy. It's my first project. Don't have much money. I shouldn't have spent any on homeopathy medicine. Yeah, you know, as a mage, can't believe you actually want medicine for yourself. Only knew my son had heart trouble. There's no hope for me, but him, he's still so little. Don't worry, Dirk. I know a way. He's the best heart surgeon I know. Take your son and find her. Best surgeon in Vermont? Must be awful pricey. She's an old classmate of mine. Tell her Dorothy thanks sent you, and she'll give you a discount. Really? Don't tell anybody. It'd be bad for her reputation. I've heard it got out that she gives discounts. Won't tell a soul. Cross my heart. I gotta go. Thank your friend for me. Why are you standing there? The coffee's getting cold. So much the better. Will hurt less when I spill it on you. What's the beef? Are you worried about me or the coffee? You can smile and plead all you want, but I'm not lending you lunch money. Aw, but she's hungry. Look at her. Looks like it's plain wise for the rest of the month then. Director of Wine Lab begging for food from a low-level researcher. Can you imagine the scandal? Maybe you come and you should pay more. Original art selection is the poorest of the five, after all. I'm not Ferdinand. I don't have sponsors lined up waiting to dress me in gold from head to tail. At least the boss has good taste. Back on topic. Sorry I don't know the classmate you're talking about. Probably couldn't wait to double her fee when she heard your name. You're willing to pay anything for your pioneer friends. No wonder people take advantage of you. Is it really taking advantage in a situation like this, though, man? Have all you want. Not like I can do anything about it. I'm going back to my lab. Maybe finishing this experiment will help stuff your wallet a little. She did so much for you, pushed me into keeping it secret. How could you do this to her? Dr. Urbica, you're Dorothy Fang's friend. You see only what she wants you to see. You know, in her free time she actually tortures animals. You don't know what terrible thing she's hiding under the surface. Director, thanks. My boss surgery went great. The doctor says he'll be out of the hospital by next week. Fantastic. Would you like to go home and see him? Go home? Back to the city? But I'm infected. Can't enter a nomadic city on my own. Unless you have a new contract that pays for the insurance. You're looking at a chance, Dirk. One that can change your destiny. Sign this consent form. You'll be able to go home. And we also will pump all the liquid into your blood veins. Of course, no rush. You have 24 hours to think about it. I mean, I guess in one way, okay, I don't even know if that is actually the thing that happened. But even then, it is, I guess, you could argue taking advantage of the situation of this man. But also, all things considered, this is still a big help, you know? Listen to Twig, nothing in the fine print. Circle the important points, make sure you understand the risks. I'm fine if you have any questions. Dirk. Sir, what are you doing here? Did you sign up for... Even the consent form. Why? No. Can't you get it? He's stuffing you into a cage to experiment on. So what? Dr. Fang says she's giving me a chance. When was the last time you heard the word chance? I don't need 24 hours. I won't wait another minute for a chance to see my boy. I guess it's really hard to say what the ethics in the situation is for something like this. And I mean, every infected is basically terminally ill. And, you know, maybe it improves his life more to actually get to see his boy one more time instead of living for like 2 more years away working as a pioneer. That's how she got a Dirk. Not just Dirk, Ellen, Gail, Sophia. She knew everyone's weakness. No one could say no to her. That's Dorothy Fangs. Those silver creatures were her. The silver constructs? They're... You know nothing! How much do the two of you know about our pursuers? Awkward silence. One of you calls them creatures. The other uses the word constructs. I'm certain I heard correctly. My people are renowned among Liberi for a sense of hearing. I'm just guessing. Same here. At least you experienced something. Never mind that. No matter what you think of Dorothy. In this moment, she's helping us escape. Let's follow her instructions for now. Maybe our pursuers on the other end of the corridor will help you collect your thoughts. Okay. So, because, I mean, I think the obstacles are to 1 power armor. We can probably... I did not want... Put you like here, like on this side, like at least get it, the things to there. I'll do maybe something like this. Okay, oh, actually, if I can just destroy like this, like... I don't think I could actually destroy them deactivated. It makes actually sense. And if that's the case, can we not just... That's also awkward. Ah, fuck it. You should be able to just nuke it down like this. Never mind, I was overthinking it. I mean, it's still nice to probably take over power team though. I don't know how much the Lipadians could actually
하긴.
deal with this.
결단을 내리더라. 잘못된 길을 의심치도 않았구나.
I guess Gegenpart probably could deal with them easily.
모든 것을 묻어버리기를
Anyways,
기다리도록 하지.
one day I will play a niche. For now, fucking matter.
결단
I still need to also lock some
모든 것을
modules.
묻어버리기를
I
기다리도록 하지.
I guess I should put Bolster. I need to actually use the skill 3, I think. I'm not sure if it's actually killing stuff with it or not. But yeah, I do still very much want...
우연히도
Oh, who else do I
모든
want the
것을
module?
묻어버리기를
I have it on Hoshiguma now, I have it on Haruka.
얼마나
I really need... Okay, need is a strong word. I want the module for Pharmanix. I think, from what I've heard, it's still a decent damage increase for her.
노가 사라진
And she's a Squire, she put out damage already, so... If I get like 20% more damage, hell yeah, baby.
Mission accomplished.
And I guess I really would also like this Akiko one, because that makes her overpowered. But for that I would need to do also a Yakuza. I guess I can just do the stages without reading the story, but I will see. It smells familiar. On the other hand, it would be more motivation to actually do Ilse Yakuza sooner. To be fair, I have a lot of side stories I want to read, man. It's like all of them. But there's still work to be done. I miss the sensation of alcohol rushing to my body. Boop, boop, boop. You just stand on a chair and recite poems when you get drunk. That sounds funny. If you want to dig deep into those kinds of formats, Doctor, take place up on it next time she invites you to drink. Lucas and others will... Let's just say that what you see will make you forget any rumors about me. It's interesting that Lucas was already mentioned so much here. Have you found your man, Xavier? Spends 20 hours a day here. Food for more sunshines, please. Don't look like someone who drinks during work hours. I'm not. I've been one to let alcohol interfere with my pain, regardless of the hour. Live a little, Xavier. Both of these are yours. You'd better pull yourself together, because I'm not buying a third. What? Have you gone homeless too after leaving Rhine? How many things I'm willing to buy for you depends on how much the information is worth to me. Well then, spit it out. What do you want to know? See the liquid in this test tube? It's not for drinking. But, did you try? Well then, why asking me? Show me your right hand. What are you doing? Right-handed, but you're holding the glass of your left. Is the right arm still hurt from the subdermal arts unit implant? The what? Xavier? Who's the helmet on the hood? Bioengineering? Wawa Koczynski? Maybe one of those places whose name we dare not speak. Yes, do not speak the forbidden name of Woods Island. Did they change their minds? So just shut me up forever? I promise you, I have nothing to do with any of the organizations you mentioned. Not now, not ever. Promise? Looks like that ain't even worth the booze in front of me. Doctor, you may not be willing to talk with us here. It's you I don't trust, especially not that getup. The weak of the Colombian tech elite, you know what I mean? The hood can stay, I feel better about you. Yippee! How about you get yourself a... get yourself a drink, recite some poetry. Alright, I'll be over there. Sorry, you've picked up so many tabs for me. I'll give you some honest advice. Don't dig any deeper if you don't want to end up like me. This test tube of yours, that power armor, you're biting off more than you can chew. But what about the doctor? Yes, more than even you can chew. Right, they're already having an incident going on, so... You understand what it is you've just said? Of course. It was you who reminded me. You're not senile yet. This is a very serious accusation. Is it now? An accusation? Oh, the accusation that you have something to do with Mule's disappearance? Or the one that you're trying to seize control of Vinelab? You need strong evidence than that to blackmail me. Relax, old friend. How long have we worked together? 10 years and then some. You think I was the type to come chat with an old friend carrying a bunch of papers, voice recordings and legal drafts? You... Just because you did it to me doesn't mean I intend to return the favor. Colombians like to put everything on the negotiating table. But you forget, I'm a cunning old Lithanian goat who likes to play dumb. Let's go. We see the goats can be always smart or stubborn. What exactly do you want? Just passing by and to encourage an old friend. Don't understand. I thought you were on Control's side. Don't understand? We are researchers after all. There's always more we don't understand than we do. That's part of the fun. You're a lot like Inquisiton. Too young and too smart. You're always trying to fly high, not realizing how difficult it is for the others to keep up with you. All I want is to be left in peace to do my research and not be dragged along the ground. It may only take a couple of years of your administration for the military in big capital to pick Vinelab to the bone. But it won't happen tomorrow. I'm surprised you have such a high opinion of me. I need to deal with the Director of Defense first, however, in order to get to Kirsten. I didn't think Defense had a Director. Look at you, your memory failing at such a tender age. Kirsten never accepted Cyber's resignation. Huh. I never understood how you think, Xavier. No, just let the punch speak. No one talks about that ever since everything went down that Loken, my old employee. They all chose to cut ties, no matter how much or how little they knew about the experiments. That's what smart people do. Does that mean you're not smart? Huh. Tongue still as sharp as ever, huh? I would run if I could. They won't let me. You ask me if my right hand hurts? Of course it does. But do you think they would let me live this long if I didn't give up my hand and become a test subject? I was a goddamn surgeon! Even if I had no idea what they wanted me to implant. So capable of anger. You know, that's what drugs are known for. I see. Looks like alcohol hasn't completely numbed you. You've changed, Zarya. I could see you were angry when you first came to me a few years ago. Oh. You weren't exactly wearing it on your face. I could see it. I felt the same way when I learned what kind of experience I was involved in. The other ways, if you want to take down Vinelab. You're one of the founders. Anybody after Vine will be queuing up to take your hand. Taking down Vine won't solve anything. The one beast, only for its flesh and blood to feed yet more beasts. The fall of Loken water tank is proof. Excuses. We've gone all over the place for Vine. You are opposed to them on the surface, but what you're actually doing is cleaning up their messes. When I saw you, I knew the rumors were true. You were willing to go to jail for Vinelab. The Mansfield incident, I know about this one. Not the smartest thing to deal in rumors. The fall of Hyde Pro was a headache for the Director of Energy, wasn't it? I kinda did not expect that he would actually reference that, but here we go. Loss of a key supplier. has fallen eventually into his weakness for a new laboratory site. He lost a few major orders, didn't he? Was a setback to whatever experiments he had going on. It wasn't me who sent the Hyde Potters to jail. I played a big part. I know the rules. If the Hyde Potters locked up, the prosecutors no doubt wanted to use them to hook bigger friends. There was no mention of Wine Lab in the news. Why does Wine always emerge unscathed from these things? Truth is, you've been following the trail, cleaning up all Wine's little mistakes left along the way. That's why you came looking for me. You wanted to know whether or not Wine had anything to do with this reagent. Deep down, you're still the Vine's director of defense. You still think it's your job to pick after them. There's something at Vine that you can't let go of. Maybe she just wants to protect someone, yeah. Or maybe it's someone. Some sentiment. Looks like you do have emotions after all, Xavier. At the end of the day, we're all flesh and blood. Or calcium. The subject is out of control. The strains have failed. Not getting any new signals from the subject. Attempting sedative injection. Negative. The subject is activating original arts. Hey, that means it works, right? Kaboom. Monster. It's a huge monster. No, the flames are manifesting. Get a director on the line. Now. Fire. The fire. Ifrit, where are you? Ifrit? Xavier? She felt no heat in that fiery corridor. The eyes of the ruler were harder than rock, colder than steel. She could not read the emotions within them. To this day, she does not know what she saw in the ruler's eyes. Are you okay, Doc Silence? I just some trauma. They gotta be tired. Been taking care of Doc Moore and the rest of us. I'm a kid sorry I acted like that. I almost got you hurt. What Silence isn't like Vine Lab. You and Quay have been so good to us. Never asked for nothing for it. Are we gonna use you as pawns? Is that true? I'm not saying, Sonny. I was a Vine Lab researcher. Experiments almost wiped out an entire city block. Countless people along with it. There was a girl who was close to me, almost like family. Was the subject of the experiment. What happened to her? She's still alive. Yeah, thanks to Rose Island. But only alive. All these years I've tried and failed to give her back the life she should have had. A normal life. I couldn't stop the situation from deteriorating. Don't blame yourself. I'm sure you never meant to hurt her. Honey. That's how I comforted myself in the past. Didn't know it was others who were truly to blame. But was it really so? As the overseer in the field, did I really not know the risks of our research? The answer is clear. Either I was blinded by the tantalizing promise of a breakthrough, or far less a researcher than I thought I was. And that's harder to do than to hate someone else. Perhaps the one I truly could not forgive was... I never knew your story. It's more than just a story. It's why I came here. Aren't you trying to save your friend? Of course, I have to save Joyce. I want to save you, and Elena, and Director Franks. I want to stop all this before we get to the point of no return. Believe me? Like I said, I believe in the truth, and what I see for myself. Yeah, we have seen the spooky monsters. I recall that I've seen something like it. The silver things following us. They look like the result of Richard Mart's gone away. By the way, I had Ben bring you something. It should be on your desk now. Ben? I forgot again. You told him to have tea with me. He talked so much that he nearly drank my entire stash. That's rude. don't remember you owing me anything. Oh, that wasn't what you said when I just completed my chimeric organism experiments. Diabolic experiments. Let you remember. My student used an aesthetic of her own design during the final phase. 2 shocking results. Science was such a smart girl. I miss her. Well, maybe you meet her again. After the project was suspended, I reviewed the data logs and found that it was no coincidence. What data? You're not the only one who digs through the trash. You mean Loken water tank? This data where... Let's not dwell on clerical matters, shall we? Loken Williams was a genius. Reviewing his data made me realize that I was taking the long way round. I was trying to increase the subject's cell activity, or to increase sync rate with the energy contained within the embedded charts. I would have thought that suppressing the subject's neural response would be the way to go. Suppress? I made some small changes to your formula based on this conjecture. I hope you'll forgive the initiative. You're sly, one old goat. What irritation. I simply offered a gift if you asked for it. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a direct insult to one's intellect, right? Going like, you know what? The exact opposite is the way to go. It would be so disappointing to lose a weapon against me. That better be of use to my experiments. I promise you'll like it. Oh, and if you're successful, could you pick up the tab on the 10 boxes of black and bean tea that Mulesai owes me? I would have thought that bad. Not for my formula. Back on topic. The reagent. I just sniffed when you took it out. Yes, it's the exact same smell. It's the ghost of the ones who died on my operating table, back to haunt me. Hey, you know, that's how the research goes, you know? Even if other ethical and gone wrong keep going. Bigger and more numerous. Ooh. Who, you ask? Who salvaged the most from the ruins of Loken water tank? Time to go home, Saria. Fine lab. See, you knew the answer all along. I already met the Tin Man. He helped you find me. Who was the main sponsor of the diabolic experiments? Who was Loken water tank's investor? Who had the means to hire multiple labs to engage in similar experiments at the same time? How irresistible did the order have to be to make those labs put their petty patent feuds aside and sit down to share data? And whose hands did the surviving subjects pass through before they were sent out of Columbia? You mean? Looks like a pretty lively conversation. Why doesn't miss too much? Who's this? I guess I will never find out. And we did basically just do one note. I mean, we also did good Slay the Spire. What is this actually like? What do I get? Oh, this is... Science has always been beyond reason. When power armors block the way in the hallways of the test site, the first step to starting research is to carefully observe and deal with test subjects along with anything that may cause. Can I not? Am I stupid? Not read this then? Or maybe this is the second part then. I guess we'll get there. But yeah, let's just look for somebody to wait then. Yeah, like I said, I'm not quite sure when I stream tomorrow. Maybe I go for an early one depending on when I'm done with my stuffs. If not, it's the usual time. There's so many people playing IS now, huh? That makes kind of sense. Is there anything that I actually... Not really. Okay. Then let's wait an IS stream, I guess. What's this? What's this load? Can I check the stream, please? Is mine dying? the fun of, you know. I mean, it is nice to be basically late stream and all my friends waiting into me, but then the awkwardness of going like, who the hell do I wait? And why is this not loading? Okay. Sure. If I don't know what's up with my internet, or what's up with Twitch. I don't. Come on. Okay, wait. Cancel. I do not want. Okay. I'm not sure if this actually went through. That is. Okay. Okay. We can wait in a second. You know what's up with the Twitch browser things? Like, I also struggle with ending the call-up for some reason. Well, goodbye internet. See you tomorrow or whenever. Have a nice evening.